I like to think of myself as having the ability to convert ideas into things. I'm a left-brain, analytic kind of person. Crisp, clear, bottom line. Big corporations like this kind of person. I work in Microsoft doing business intelligence. I find the intersection of ideas, inspiration, and community a compelling experience. Carolina is a right-brain kind of person. Creative, idea enhancer, a dreamer. After living in Napoli, she came up with an idea, TEDx, an experiment aimed at giving a voice to communities that have something to say. And to her amazement, in Napoli, she found a world of collaboration, empowerment, and collectivism. So what does a pair of Colombians, crisis and creativity, and Napoli have in common? 60 years of crisis. Colombia has been living in a crisis for a long time, and for many, this is not an exception. It's a way of their life. I'm not here to formulate a thesis on crisis and creativity. I'm here to tell you a story that redefines collectively these two key terms. This is a story about bringing people together from different realities that have something to share. This is a story that happened in Napoli, triggered by its inspiring community, its beautiful city, and a real crisis context. This is a true story. I'm going to tell you because storytelling is part of the creative struggle to generate a new future. The TEDx network is built around ideas worth spreading. This year, the idea behind the TEDx Napoli was how to use your inner creativity to address your everyday crisis. Then TEDx, it's not only about ideas, it's about ideas that actually happened. And there was a turning point, a crisis in the sequence of events that were planned. What I'm saying is that the head behind the idea suffered from a stroke. Her left body and her cognitive functions were affected. 3 months in the hospital. 1 of every 600 people suffer from this condition. We had a crisis. The blood in the brain got bigger from 1 week to another. And this is not a story about an individual. It was the perfect time to ask ourselves how to use our inner creativity to solve our everyday crisis collectively. Carolina spent her birthday, Christmas, and New Year's Eve in the hospital. People that manage to hack their environment to create new opportunities for themselves and for others, experimenting, change the scope of what is possible and of what can be expected. And that's exactly what we did. Between lunch at the neurological ward in the hospital, between 257 video conference calls, between pills and a changing routine, there were many that thought that this idea should be stopped. There was a team of people empowered to take this idea forward. It was a team of people who knew that there is no crisis that cannot be solved collectively. This is why we're here today, for this amazing city, for the inspiring and creative people. And this is not a story about an individual. This is a story about three things. First, a person must be responsible to keep its own promise. This is helping Carolina recover. Second, any crisis gets smaller when worked collectively. Third, I want to leave you with a mindset to embrace change. By now, it's a fact that Napoli has a lot of inspiration and ideas worth sharing. Thank you. Thank you.